Director Kevin Robertson, and this is the KDA Video Minute for Friday, March 16th.
Are you a dentist looking to sell your practice? Or are you looking for an associate to join your dental team? If so, join us for the 2012 KDA Real World Transition Brunch in Kansas City. Meet dental students who are looking to transition into the real world of dentistry along with professionals in the dental industry. Join us April 13th at the Midwest Dental Conference. Visit ksdental.org for more information.
Let me start today by wishing everyone a happy St. Patrick's Day. And then also, as we're in the middle of the first round of March Madness, I hope everyone's brackets are doing fine and you're still in it for the big money here at the end in a few weeks. Around the legislature, there's been a lot going on. Next Wednesday, or this coming Wednesday, March 21st, will be the second House deadline in the Kansas legislature. So that means our bill, House Bill 2631, which is our comprehensive oral health initiative, it's made its way through the House. Now it's in the Senate. Came out of Senate committee on Wednesday, and with some amendments that we had proposed. One of those new amendments would extend the amount of time that an estate of a deceased dentist has to sell the practice. Right now in statute, that's 12 months. We're extending that to 18 months, and then we're giving the dental board some authority and ability to extend that on 2 6-month periods based on a good cause. So we're doing that to help out particularly those practices in rural communities where a spouse is trying to sell a practice, recognizing that could take a little bit longer. There is a specific case going on right now, but it will help any and anyone in the future that might be faced with that unfortunate circumstance. As I mentioned, the Senate Public Health and Welfare Committee did pass out House Bill 2631. During the debate and committee discussion on that particular bill, there was a considerable discussion about whether or not dentists should be required, those dentists that sponsor an ECP3 hygienist, be required to treat children that need follow-up care. That's an issue that the Kansas Dental Association is concerned about because it just opens up so many different questions, or raises so many different questions about how that treatment might be done. For example, there are several dentists that sponsor a current ECP hygienist. They might be sponsoring those hygienists that are working in different communities or different areas of the state. They may or not be different insurance providers or a Medicaid provider. And so those things would be difficult then for a dentist to deal with and to work with. Or perhaps even the patient wouldn't want to travel to this particular sponsoring dentist. So we're kind of working on that to see how that might shake out. Right now the law requires the ECP3 hygienist to notify the parent or guardian of any concerns that might be found within their child, and they are directed to seek the evaluation of a dentist or diagnosis of a dentist should that assessment find anything further. So that's kind of where we are right now with that bill. There might be a need for you all to contact your senators and discuss this issue with them further, and we will make that information available to you, some talking points if that's necessary here next week. Well, I've been on the road quite a bit the last 2 weeks as we've been promoting the Kansas Initiative for New Dentists, or our Kind Loan Repayment Program that we're working on with Delta of Kansas Foundation. I've been up to the University of Nebraska in Lincoln, been at UMKC also talking to students, and then in addition to that we have been in Greensburg and plan to be in Ness City here later this week or next week. So what we're doing is we're talking to those communities to judge their interest in getting a dentist, and then obviously discussing those particular areas, those dental desert areas that the KIND initiative is targeting, to discuss that with students and for them to at least consider the opportunities that might be in those general areas. Not only are we talking about the opportunities within the KIND program, but also some state initiatives like the ROSES program that the Brownback administration passed last year. That's the Rural Opportunity Zone initiative. Many of these same counties would provide further initiatives and incentives for those dentists to locate in those areas with some tax abatements and further loan repayments. So we think that we can leverage these different incentives and do our best to try to get a dentist located in those areas. Of course, dentists that are currently practicing are also eligible for our Kind Grants program to receive money for that program. So if you're interested in relocating to one of the dental deserts, or perhaps starting a satellite office and hiring an associate, go to our website at kindgrants.com, or you can see the link that's at ksdental.org and get more information. The application deadline is May 15th. We'd be very interested in hearing from you, seeing what your proposal is, so the Oversight Committee can take a look at that. There is some flexibility with that money and how it's used, and we're certainly interested in different ideas and thoughts, and to do what we can to get dentists located in some of the more rural parts of our state where there is need for dentists. Kind of moving forward right in the same lines with our Kind program that we've talked about is our Real World Transition Brunch, which is right around the corner. That'll be on Friday, April 13th. It'll be at the Sheraton Crown Center Hotel. Now, that's not a new hotel, that's the old Hyatt. After 30 or whatever years, the Hyatt has renamed itself the Sheraton. So we'll be at the same hotel in the same room that we've been. It's Gillum Hall. It used to be have a different name, but right off the lobby under the escalator is where we'll be from 9 to 11:30. The Real World Transition Brunch is an opportunity for dentists seeking associates, perhaps selling their practice, and those people that might be, or communities that might be looking to attract the dentists to their community, to meet with students. Usually 3rd and 4th year students attend the Real World Transition Brunch so they can start looking at different practice opportunities of their own. So it's been a real successful program. We would appreciate you being there, and certainly it would be in your best interest if you fall into any of those categories. And finally, let me mention again on the topic of the UMKC Midwest Dental Conference. That is on Thursday, April 12th, Friday, April 13th, and of course it continues on into Saturday, April 14th. On Thursday, April 12th, we'll have a series of council meetings, including our Council on Annual Sessions and Events and our Council on Dental Legislation will be meeting on that Thursday. On Friday, in addition to the Real World Transition Brunch, from 12 to 2, 12 to 2 is the natural break for CE at the conference. We'll be having our Board of Delegates meeting, and we'll provide lunch to all the delegates that attend that. So if you are a KDA delegate representing one of our 10 district component society, we hope you have that on your schedule and you'll plan to attend. So with that, enjoy March Madness and enjoy St. Patrick's Day this weekend, and we look forward to talking to you again next week.